All right, the time is finally here. No, not for GTA 6 to release, but there is a new trailer out for Grand Theft Auto 6, and I must admit it does look pretty amazing, but I will say my opinions for after. I'll say my opinions for after. Shout out to Raha the King coming through with 13 months. He said you don't like roguelikes, so he thinks you should try out the new Elden Ring. If you like the previous Elden Ring, then yes. If you like the previous Elden Ring, then yes. Even though this is a roguelike, it's fun because first of all, it's co-op. And second of all, it still doesn't really feel like a roguelike. Like it's a different spin on Elden Ring and on Souls games. But I would say give it a try because I'm like you. I'm like you. I don't like roguelikes either. I'm not a fan of roguelikes. But I think that the way that they have constructed Night Rain I would say give it a try. I would say give it a try. If you like Elden Ring, I think you should 100% give it a try or any Souls game. You said, "Can I react to DC the Dawn?" What up, DC the Dawn? He said, "With a gameplay in though." Yeah, I thought they were gonna show some gameplay with the GTA 6. I thought they were gonna show some gameplay. But I found this funny that the trailer came out because first of all, it's a surprise. But at this point, anything that Rockstar does is a surprise because they don't follow anybody's rules. But I find this hilarious that they dropped this trailer because literally, like I think a week or so ago, they came out and said that they don't need another trailer. You know, they don't need another trailer to sell this game, which I thought was true, but that was also before the delay came. Also before they delayed the game until May. But like I said, at least there's I guess you could make that a positive. Like we talked about the last time that we spoke about GTA. At least we can make that a positive because there was no date, and now we have May as a date, May 2026. So at least we got that. But I found it absolutely hilarious. They're like, we don't need another trailer. You know, we sell GTA 6 regardless. And like I said, while I agree with them, I just find it funny that this trailer came out so quickly because they could have literally waited until the end of the year. They could have waited until any time. You know, it didn't really matter to them. But just for them to give us something else, you know, while we have to wait an entire year, it's pretty funny. It's pretty, he said, why did he release a trailer for a game they put back? Yeah, yeah. So I'm kind of upset at that. I'm like, dang, I want to like this trailer. I want to like what I saw, but it's just super tough that we got to wait a whole another year. But you know, it is what it is. So anyway, let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer here.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
I already find it's funny, because now they're showing, you know, more of the other character because he's like we seen Jason the entire time, knew his name, but we didn't know anything about him. We just knew he was there. So you know, it's right. You see, Rockstar knows to feed his crack fiends, they can't go too long without information. Yeah, yeah, but no. I'm still in full belief because like I said, it's not like there's going to be a shortage of people making videos on YouTube and talking about it. Cause like I said, the whole $100 conversation came up with nothing from Rockstar, right? So I still think that Rockstar could literally go the entire year, not drop anything, not say anything, and people still be hyped, you know. I still think so. I think that Rockstar just had that power, especially with Grand Theft Auto. So
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
I wonder was that conversation saying like, "Hey, I've been to jail before." I mean, that would be fitting, right? Like, I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, Jason probably been to jail. She been to jail. Like they've been sitting around hitting licks. She locked up now, but he was locked up before. They're the typical like Bonnie and Clyde situation. So that's what I got from that little exchange. You start streaming more GTA, not gonna hit the same because of licensed music. And I mean, you're right, but that's always how it is, right? And matter of fact, now you speaking about that, this might get flagged too. 'Cause licensed music. Like anybody do a reaction, it's gonna probably get hit because of licensed music. But man, it is what it is.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
The Gooners like that part right there. They said ooh, they said Lucia got it. I was like, man, here y'all go. Here y'all go already, boy. Y'all over here fainting, boy. Y'all fainting for Lucia. She do look good though. It is a nice character model. You know, now we can at least say because we literally complain all 2024 for the anti-woke folks about these companies apparently making these women ugly on purpose. Well, Lucia ain't ugly, so there y'all go. Right there, you go. Shout out to Megas. Shout out to Megan with the 51 months. So I mean, there you go. Like I said, if anybody called Lucia ugly, they tripping. They tripping. It's a nice character model. I want to know who they modeled her after. I want to see the real life Lucia. I want to see real life Lucia. So I see Lucia. All right, is it just me, or does Jason Duval look like almost exactly and kind of sound that good? Like I'm getting like, even though it's a southern accent, it kind of sounds like a little like Louisiana as he definitely looks like Channing Tatum, bro. That's Gambit right there, bro. That's Gambit. I like why they make why they make Jason Duval Channing Tatum? That's Channing Tatum.
Say my city, baby!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
People talking about this scene too. They were like, "Oh man," they said, "You see the PlayStation right there, or what most likely is a PlayStation. You know, they gotta alter it a little bit." But they were like, "Oh, Rockstar prefers PlayStation." I was like, "Little do y'all know, back in the day, Grand Theft Auto was only on PlayStation, and then we had Grand Theft Auto 1. I think 2. No, definitely 2. Yeah, 2 was on Dreamcast. I actually played Grand Theft Auto 2 on Dreamcast back in the day. But Grand Theft Auto was a PlayStation, it was a Sony product. It was a Sony product until Vice City. Once Vice City came out, then it started to make its way to Xbox, and that was back in the day. I would say that would be the only time that I was a console warrior because I was definitely Team Sony back then. I was Team Sony, and I felt a little hurt that Grand Theft Auto finally went to Xbox. But it I don't care about that. That was back when I was young. But yeah, it's funny, now they're sparking up the rumor. They go, oh man, they prefer PlayStation. I don't think they're going to do anything exclusive here, especially now. But it would be interesting if Rockstar somehow did and had some exclusive things that you can get on PlayStation. I doubt it though.
Hey,
So it does say, I mean, maybe actually I take that back. There may be some truth to that. And I didn't even notice it the first time. But again, I wasn't paying attention. It does say that this was captured on PS5. Even though I usually take that with a grain of salt because the graphic looks super good. I will say that. These graphics look super good. I mean, it's possible, but generally my spider senses tinkle and I say that's cap. They just say that. But I mean, it's there. I just hate it, man. It's like after all of this time, Rockstar, why do we not have simultaneous releases on PC? So I have to play this on PS5 because I don't have an Xbox, but I want to play it on PC. I'm not going to wait. I'd be stupid to actually wait because who knows how much longer that's going to take. But I need simultaneous PC releases, please. You're making all these games on the PC, like, please. You're making all these games on the PC anyways. You're not making these games on the PS4. You're making these games on the Xbox. Just give me the damn game on PC, man. But whatever. It says capture on PS5. It's coming out on PS5 and Xbox next year. So um, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I see people are analyzing this trailer, top to bottom. I'm not that type, I just see stuff and I'm like, well, it just looks very nice. Might be a lot going on, we'll see what happens. I would love to see some actual gameplay. But it's Rockstar. We're probably not going to get any of that anytime soon. So, that'll probably be, if we're lucky, by the end of the year, but I doubt that. I'm going to say towards 2026. The first quarter leading towards May is when we'll actually probably see some gameplay. But hey, at least people can be happy for now. But it is also sad that we have to wait another year. I would be more excited if they stuck to 2025 and they're like, hey, we're going to get this at the end of the year. But beggars can't be choosing. It's in no gameplay. Everybody want to see gameplay. Everybody want to see gameplay. While I was like, y'all gave me this. Y'all gave all of us this second trailer, but this isn't the gameplay trailer. So, it is what it is. We won't have to wait until next year, but at least people are happy. I'm not gonna take away from people's happiness, but it just didn't hit the same just because we have to wait another year for me personally.